Welcome back. Welcome back. We have AnneMarie Sullivan. She's the events coordinator at the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
This is one of your big events.
Yes.
Or everyone's big event, because
big.
we're requiring everyone to be there, right?
Yes. This is the biggest fundraiser that the Chamber has throughout the year, and it's Crawdad Days.
Okay.
And this will be our 22nd annual event.
That's amazing.
Yes. And it's on May 18th and 19th, which is next weekend, and so we're excited.
Good.
Beautiful weather in the forecast, I'm sure. We can help.
Yes.
We
We try not to talk about the weather.
Do you check the weather? Do you kind of
don't,
sneak
but-
around and check the weather?
But I mean, once it's set, it's set. So
We have some people like Jim Johnson and those kind of people that tell us every meeting what the weather's going to be, and we try to tell them not to look at it, but they do anyway.
But it does change. I mean,
Yes.
you know, you can't count on.
And in years
big
past,
day.
we've had some bad weather. I think a year or so ago, we had some light and a storm moving through, and it canceled some things at night on Friday night. But we're not going to do that this year.
Of course not.
Right. We got some. Well, I don't know what you're going to talk about, but we got some great music coming this year. Yeah.
We have some awesome music, and Jim's going to talk about that here in just a
Okay.
little bit.
Oh, come on, let's steal his thunder. And
No, let's let her talk about the general.
The
The
general.
general.
you got a
things.
general coming? Okay.
No,
Okay. The carnival.
We're
The
gonna
carnival
shoot him.
starts on Thursday this year.
Yeah.
Typically it starts on Wednesday, but this year it's going to start on Thursday, the 17th.
Same one we've had in years past?
Pride Amusements, the
Okay.
same ones we've had, and they're great. And I mean, they're just the best of the best when it comes to carnivals. So we're excited to have them back. All of our concerts are free. I would like to mention that. Admission is free. There's no cost to attend the event. We, of course, have a great entertainment lineup that Jim's going to talk about. On Saturday, I'd like to kind of run down our list of events
Okay.
that we have for Saturday. That morning, we'll have the 5K. Marcia's going to tell us a little bit about that here in a little while. The Kiwanis does their fishing derby on Saturday mornings, and that's an annual deal they've been doing for quite some time. The bicycle race is a new event we'll have this year, and we're expecting about 150 to 200 bicyclists. A lot of them are, I don't know if you want to call them professionals, but they, this is what they do. And so they'll be coming here, and they'll be making loops up Harrison Hill, and the finish line will be there on Lakeshore Drive. So Lakeshore Drive will be shut down all day on Saturday.
Okay.
So people need to remember to make sure and save enough time to get to your event. If you're going to watch kids at the children's stage or something like that, parking is going to be very limited.
And we need
with that new event.
to also say that there'll be shuttle.
Yes.
I don't know how close the timing is, every 10, 15 minutes or?
Yeah, we have one shuttle that'll be running continuously on Saturday, and normally they go like to the Duran Center, to the Square, and then over to the junior high. And then I believe this year they're going to go down to the soccer complex parking lot as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
And that's been a confusion for people, and when I worked it down there, you would see older people or people that don't normally walk that far. They say, boy, I wish you guys had a shuttle. And I'd say, we do. So
Yeah,
we need to
we
get
do.
that word out that there's a shuttle
yes,
for
we do
everyone.
have a shuttle, yeah. And we have some shuttle signs that we'll place at those different locations.
Okay.
So
Good.
people just
It'll
wanna
be
wait
marked
there.
so people
yes,
can find
for
it.
sure.
Okay.
So and then after the bicycle race, we will have the horseshoe tournament. Harrison Daily Times will host the Crawdad eating contest, and I know that's a little bit different this year. Actually, there's several people that have pre-registered, and so their picture will be in the paper. I believe this weekend is when it's going to be in there. And you can actually vote for which one you think will win, and then they'll get like $100
neat.
prize money.
Okay.
So, but you can register the day of the event if somebody's listening and they've not had a chance to. You can register the day of the event at the info booth. Harrison Christian Academy will have their duck race again. First Federal Bank will have their children's stage, and they have lots of dance groups. Deborah Moore Dance Academy, Arkansas Extreme Cheerleading, Home Depot will have their workshop there that they normally have. So that's always a fun deal. Independent Living will be sponsoring bingo this year, which is also another new event we have. We had bingo at our Jerry McFarland Industrial Appreciation Day this past summer, and it was a huge hit. We had, I think we had 90 bingo cards, and there was people there waiting to play bingo. So it was just crazy. So we mentioned to Independent Living we thought it'd be a good fundraiser for them, so they're taking that on.
Good deal.
They're having a professional setup. They're using the Catholic Church's equipment.
Oh, nice.
They've got it approved by the state, so they're giving away lots of good prizes and money. So if anybody's interested in playing that, it'll be on Friday night. I believe it's from 6 to 7. They're just going to kind of test the waters and see how things go, and then it'll be most of the day on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So,
Good deal.
Yeah.
and that's Independent Living that's hosting that. The car show will be on the Square again this year, and Larry Davis is our volunteer that puts that together, and he always does a great job. And the FedEx car will be there, like they have in years past, and then also the tire changing simulation, which is, I've never done it. I probably will never do it because I would just embarrass myself. But I know the kids have a lot of fun with that. And then, of course, we have tons of food vendors. We have about 20 food vendors. So, and then,
Always something to eat.
Oh, yes.
Good food.
Something for everybody.
Yeah.
And then we'll have, typically, we have between 60 and 70 craft and retail vendors. So it's kind of hard to tell at this point, but
Now, I know
we're
at
excited.
one point I heard that you may have some booth space available for anyone last minute, or is the deadline over for that?
No, we do have booths available. We typically don't turn anyone down. We just have so much space down there at the
Right.
park to work with. So
Yeah.
if anyone's interested, they can go to our website, crawdaddays.org, and all of the applications to all of our different events are on there, as well as the application for if anyone wants to be a vendor. Now, our
Okay.
food vendor spaces are already filled up.
Okay.
Those typically
Okay.
book pretty
But
early.
craft type.
Right.
Yeah.
is
Or any
available.
businesses or churches.
Okay.
Or
No boat
anything like
races
that.
this year.
No, I know since I've been at the chamber for the last 3 or 4 years, we've only had 1 or 2 entries each year. And we were hoping last year to boost the interest, and it just didn't happen. So,
I think it's one of those events when it first started, everyone was so excited about, and the corporations were excited about building their own boats. And then it was a great thing, but then
Right.
it kind of dwindled. So we're going to wait
It's
a few
evolved
years.
into other things, I
yeah.
guess.
But you've got other things to
We've
do.
actually had more calls and emails about the cardboard boat race this year than we ever have.
Oh my.
So I think I counted the other day 21. When
Yeah.
we had several people comment on Facebook, and so anyway, so if a business wants to sponsor it next year, we might be able to
Maybe
have it
do
again.
that.
But so who knows?
If you want to be in the cardboard boat race next year, you probably ought to call early so
Yes.
it can be planned.
Okay.
Yeah, and let us know, because we don't. We don't want to have an event that only has one registrant. You know,
Right.
if we can use those volunteers in other places.
Automatic winner.
Yeah, really.
Anything else our viewers need to know?
Crawfish, we typically sell around 5,000 pounds, and Arvest Bank uses their own volunteers to sell our crawfish for us, and we really appreciate them.
And that's a busy bunch down
Oh,
there
yes.
too. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. 2 days straight. They will start selling at 11 on Friday and on Saturday. So if anybody wants to buy some crawfish, they sell it by the plate with corn and potatoes. And then if they want to buy it by the pound, they
And
can
you get your
too.
money's
So,
worth.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Beer garden this year?
Yes.
Or no? Yes, no?
We will have
Yes.
a beer garden this year again. It'll actually be moved. It will be over by the crawfish sales.
Okay.
Which is, if you're looking at the main stage, it's on the right-hand side there.
Okay.
And we've also added this year a eating area. You know, a lot of people don't bring their lawn chairs or are driving through town and forget that Crawdad Days is going on and just stop by to get something to eat, and they have nowhere to sit. So we have rented tables and chairs and some
Good
extra
deal.
tents for people to be able to sit down and eat this
Okay.
year. So
Right.
I want to show this too.
yes,
T-shirt.
that's our T-shirt. And they
Black
are
is a
10
good color.
Yes. They are $10, and we have them available already at the chamber if anybody wants to purchase one to wear to Crawdad Days.
I like
Nice,
it.
nice.
Yeah. And also, I'd like to do a push for volunteers if anyone sees this and is interested in volunteering. We do have several available openings for volunteer
And what we'd be
positions.
doing, like traffic control, that kind of thing?
Traffic control, info booth, selling T-shirts
Okay.
and things,
Yeah.
and then also help with our stage. That's a huge need that we have.
Well, Jim's going to, we don't need anybody if Jim's doing that. You could do it all
yeah,
by
Jim
yourself,
can do it
can't you,
all.
Jim?
Yeah.
One man show.
And Jim will talk a little bit about what their needs
Okay.
are, but that's a lot of work, especially, you know, we normally don't get done with the bands till 11 or 12, and
And that's where you really need
that's
someone.
when we really need those
Okay.
young folks to
Yeah.
come down and help us
It's a
put
great
away.
chance
so-
to meet the guys in the band, too, if you're really into the
Yes.
music.
Yes,
And I can't
for
say
sure.
enough about Anthony Gomes. I love the guy. He's great. And we'll talk about a little bit about that. But he's
getting ahead of yourself.
I know,
Getting
but
ahead of
he's a good guy. I
He
like
is
his
good.
music.
He is great.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
and I think that's all we have. I do want to reiterate, though, that Lakeshore Drive will be closed all day
Okay.
on Saturday, and also the Main Street Bridge.
Okay.
So
Half of the Main Street Bridge or all of it?
all the way from Central to where Harp Realty is and
Yeah.
Ozark
Okay.
Abstract.
That will be all
complete
closed.
section will
Oh, good.
be completely
Okay.
closed all day on
So
Saturday.
you'll have to go around the bypass if you want to get
Yes.
from one end to the
Good
other.
deal.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
All right. Thanks, AnneMarie.
Thank you so much
You
for
can go to
having
your
me.
other appointment now. I know you're.
Yes,
Really?
I'm going to Lions Club to talk about Crawdad Days. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks
Well,
so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much
All right.
for having me.
We've got other people from going to be talking about Crawdad Days in just a minute, but we need to slide in Bruce Salzman. He's going to be talking about the Ozark Children's Choir after this message.